6 o'clock. That's where I'm pitched. Over here.
Hey?
Get the camera on, Mark. Behave yourself.
Camera on. Camera on.
That's where Mark camped.
The boogeyman.
There's Maggie over here.
What, are you talking about me again?
St Clair and Julie, we've got a fire, but it's not an open fire, it's a pit. So we're okay. We've got a fire pit.
It's an enclosed fire.
It's an enclosed fire. There you go. We're having a wee can. We're going to get our pasta meal pretty soon. So that's where we are. What day is it? Sunday, the 25th. I have no idea. I think it's about the 25th, 26th, something like that. This is my first trip of the year. I don't think it's going to be exactly what I thought. Originally it was going to be a wild camp, maybe a 2-night wild camp or a 1-night wild camp and then a camp here, but it might just be we might just camp here for the 2 nights and just go walks. Sinclair's done his back in, so he's not able to carry a rucksack. Julie's still recovering from an op. By pressing the bell icon, you'll receive all my new videos, and a press on the thumbs up would be much appreciated. Let's get it. What day is it? Wednesday. I got the train and I came back from Newcastle on Monday, went over to Edinburgh on Tuesday, stayed with Julie and Sinclair, and this is Wednesday. I'm in the Lynn of D car park, and hopefully, so it's just a car camp today, and hopefully a wild camp or maybe a bothy tomorrow, and then maybe up to Loch Ecthachan, but the weather forecast is a bit wild. But we're certainly out tonight, and hopefully we should be out tomorrow night, and we'll see what the weather does. Now 9 PM. You might be able to hear the wind, although the tent's no shaking because we're in the woods, but big change of plan. The original plan was to walk from the Lynn of D up to Loch Ecthachan the next 2 days. We already gave up in Ben McDoughy with the weather. The previous weather forecast would say, well, we get to the Bothy, take it from there, but we just got a update in the weather. Friday, I think tomorrow's to be 45 miles per hour winds, and then the next day, well, I mean, this is what the forecast is, 80 to 100 miles an hour, 20 inches of snow, hurricane type conditions. It was actually, you might know or watch Ben Environment. He's the one that put up that forecast. He actually, where we are, he works as part of the estate. I think he's employed by the estate. I'm not sure what he does, but I'm sure he's employed by the estate owners. So it's just no safe. Well, it's just it's certainly no wise to venture in those conditions, to be blunt. And then even getting out with motor. You know, we've got to get out by the drive out. In those conditions we might be stuck here for days after that. So I don't know what's happening. We're not going to do the hike, obviously. A wee word of warning, if you go down a wee bit in the gorge, the rocks are a bit slippy, as I found out. I nearly went. Yeah, you're entering wild country here. You need to be careful. Do your risk assessment, check the weather forecast. Winter kills in Scotland. I think it's a 40, 50 an average year. I think it's 40 odds. I think a few years ago it was a bad year. 3 years ago, was it 3 or 4 years ago, like over 50 died in the Scottish hills in winter. As I always say, in winter the Scottish hills become mountains. You need to treat them as such. Just getting acclimatised to the weather, you know, the cold. It's not too bad this morning. It doesn't look too wild, but we have to go with the forecast. As I keep saying, you know, it'll be foolhardy to put ourselves at risk and other people at risk if they need to rescue us or go out and hunt for our dead bodies, you know. Sounds dramatic, but I'm not being over dramatic. I mean, this is what happens, you know. That's I think partly why people get into trouble. They don't take it seriously. You know, the winter. It's not I love the Lake District, but it's not the Lake District with a bit of snow. Up here, it's a different thing. Right, that's enough whittering on. Let's get back to the van. Scott's Wild Camper, the wild camping channel for the great outdoors. Path to Glen Louis. I was here a few weeks ago, just before Storm Arwen, first storm.
As you can see, it's a nice fresh crisp morning. Aye, aye.
We stopped at Braemar and Stevie and Mark went to the shops for some supplies, and the woman said it was 14C yesterday. 14C up here during the day, but last night it got down to -9. So strange weather, eh? Heading to the bridge. Very Christmassy, eh? Very Christmassy look. It's a popular walk. Hi there. Look. You have to be careful where you're walking. You might slip in that. That's thick. It's quite thick ice, that. Foggy all day and all day yesterday in Glasgow. It was clear up here yesterday, but Glasgow was foggy all day, and it's, you can see at this level. If we get higher up, we'll get above this, but I don't think we're going to get there. I mean, this is just really the start of the hike, and we've got like 2 hours of light, I think, good light. So I don't think we'll be getting up any much higher. Certainly be getting further in, of course. We're getting maybe 4 or 5 miles. Depends when we see a good pitch spot. But I don't think we're getting much higher. We'll not be getting to Loch Ecthachan, I doubt. Maybe tomorrow we'll get there. See what happens, eh? We're near Derry Lodge. Another 20 minutes we should be in Derry Lodge, or at Derry Lodge. Yes, you guessed it, the battery went dead. Sony battery, these batteries are quite good actually for this camera, this wee action cam. Usually get 45-50 minutes, which I think is just reasonable. Small batteries, you know. But anyway, as I was saying, we're near Derry Lodge, so I'm doing okay, just light as well as the mist is going to be the problem. I'm doing this way. It's a wee hut stroke bothy, we're not sure, so we're going to have a look. We're going to have a Captain Cook. Why not, eh? It's quite a pleasant day, really. I mean, it's -5. Mark's got a thermometer, so the air temperature's -5, but there's no wind. So it's quite pleasant, really, for a winter's day. Right, I'm going to put the camera away and watch where I'm walking. Bob Scott's Bothy. Bob Scott, I guess. There's the sleeping quarters. and down, I suppose, as well, but we prefer to be up there. There's a cooking area, and you got a fire. It's a small bothy, but it looks pretty well kept, to be honest, as bothies go. I wouldn't mind spending a night in here. Right, let's get on.
Maybe just ran out.
Aye. Well, this is my second battery. I'm on. I better watch because my boots are slippy. There's a wee bit in there, I think. Camp. But back on the path. Derry Lodge. My second time here. There's always rumours about it getting opened again, or somebody's taking over and going to do something with it, but obviously it never seems to happen. It's one of the ones, it's always, it might happen, it never does. There's Mark coming there. There's another wee building there, don't know what that is. That's where we got to the last time, just about this area. Just across the bridge, there's a wee bridge I think.
I've seen that before.
We crossed that. There you go. Julie's been mother again, sorting us out, haven't you, Julie? Julie's been the...
Coffee and cake.
Yes.
Lemon drizzle.
Lemon drizzle.
And a Jaffa cake.
I don't want to put it on.
Another wee sweep, eh? Why not? I don't know what that is up there. That one. Stevie would probably tell us what that is. I don't know. As I was saying, this is as far as I've been. There's a bit of clear sky. Seems sunshine up there, that way. We've got another hour, well, a wee bit longer of light, so we'll use the light for hiking. But obviously we'll need to keep our eye out for a pitch. That was a good bit, that bothy. Had bits to camp as well. But we're hiking further. It's too early to camp. I thought we were crossing the bridge, but we're going up this way. Up this way. So that's our target, that area. In there and up there a wee bit. We'll see how we get on. We're not going to get up there today. If it was summer, with plenty of light, yeah, but no this time of year. Heading up a wee bit. Heading up a wee bit now. Walking through this type of terrain It's a path. It's been a path all the way so far. And a bit higher, as you can see with the snow. More snow up here. Ah! Aye. I was looking at you. I was looking at you. I'll keep that. I'll keep that in. I slipped in there. I'll keep that in. What your rocks?
This one.
So I was looking back and Mark coming up a wee bit of a slope there. Heading down now. Had a wee slip. I guess you have seen the footage. Aye, slipped in a rock, icy rock. Taking some footage, so you do need to be careful if you're moving and taking footage. Be careful. We're heading down into the glen, eh? Yeah. A few of these we've walked over. There you go. We're heading out of that type of wooded bit. We're heading out on the plain, eh? Out on the plains. There you go, there's a couple of other people heading back the way. That tree's seen better days. What's left of it? Hey. Yeah. Good stuff. The light's fading. Probably looks a wee bit lighter on the camera, but it's beginning to, you know, I think another half hour we'll have the head torches, maybe sooner we'll have the head torches on. We've still got a few miles to go to the Bothy, I think. 3 miles or something to Hutchisons Bothy. We might make that the target. Don't know. Thing is, it's a pretty straightforward thing. It's quite a I say easy. I don't know if you're carrying a ton of weight, but it is quite a straightforward thing. This is why you get a lot of people cycling this, because it is pretty level. So if you're just carrying a reasonable amount of weight, it is a fairly easy. I'm going to use that word. It is a fairly easy hike so far, but we've not done any sort of ascent yet. You know, still walking in, levelish. So, right, Stevie's just up ahead and Mark is a bit behind. He's not been out for a couple of years, Mark. I think he said the last hike he done was with me, and that was before the lockdown. So that was a couple of years ago, I think. So it's no easy just to pick it up again, carry a pack, start hiking, especially if you've put on, you know, some weight as well, 2, 3, 4 stone, then it's even harder. Right. Stevie's having he's took his pack off, maybe having a couple of minutes. Just after 4 o'clock, as you can see, well, I don't know what you can see, but it's dark now. So, head torch on soon. We're nearly at the Bothy, I think. It's not too far. Right folks, as you can see, or not, it's dark. It's night. I think it's close to 5 o'clock, I would guess. 5 PM. We had a couple of wee rivers a stream, but a deep stream with lots of slippy rocks, so I think we had me and Mark certainly get wet. I think Stevie was alright. He's got seal, what are these socks called, seal socks on. My feet got a wee bit wet, but I think Mark he's not got gaiters on, so he get a good bit wet. Anyway, it's all part of the fun. So I think the Bothy's the target. That's what I think. I don't think we'll be getting up to Loch Ecthachan today. But we'll see what happens. Fitness wise, I feel perfectly fine. It is a pretty levelish hike. My pack's a wee bit lighter than normal. Still there's about 20 kilograms. For me that's a lighter pack, so it's not too bad. Aye. We're near the Bothy. I think it's about 10 to 6, something like that. It's approaching 6. So that's about 5.5 hours we've been hiking. Just basically looking for the Bothy now. See if we can see it. That's the thing we're doing now. Right. I think somebody's coming down. Somebody's coming down, and is that it? I can see a wee shed building. Hopefully that's the Bothy. If it is, it's not a big one. Found the Bothy. There it is. There it is.
This isn't stunning up there. Loch Ecthachan's just up there.
There it is. That's better. That's better light.
We can get up there in the morning. We're out with packs, just take the fucking cameras.
There you go.
I'm going to.
Okay, there's the Bothy. Smaller than Bob Scott. That was small, but clean. You get a clean feel, don't you? I wouldn't say it was a manky
No, it's not
one.
really.
No.
It's been done up.
Yeah. Well, that was my first time here.
Is there any candles lying about?
That's what I was looking for.
None at all, no. They were dead.
I should actually take some with me.
I'm having hot chocolate, Mark's having coffee, and so is Stevie. Coffee as well. So what is, are we staying here or what? Are we going up or what? What's the
Why
vote?
couldn't they make it up?
I didn't think, I said that to Stevie, I didn't think, what do you want to do?
I'll go up in the morning.
What time is it anyway?
It's still early. I fancy getting up myself. I don't want to leave Andy, you know what I mean? And I don't really want to. I don't think the grund's that great.
I know, I think it would be 2 up there and 1 in the floor.
On the floor. So
I don't know.
I'll go with the majority.
That's a fucking first bit of hiking I've done.
Oh, it says that Eddie, it's a big hike, you know, you just come back into it.
Aye.
I'm chuffed I made it to here. That's it.
You've already getting back yourself in the morning?
Oh, it's downhill, it's always easier.
Yeah. Last bit of footage we were talking about whether to go up to Loch Ecthachan tonight or stay at the Bothy. We've decided to stay at the Bothy. We'll go up to Loch Ecthachan tomorrow, we'll camp, then we'll go up and do a Monroe, then we'll come back down and we'll decide what to do. That's me and Stevie. Mark's going to go up to Loch Ecthachan, but then he's got to go back home. Me and Stevie's going to do another night. We might do another Monroe either tomorrow or the next day when they're way out. We might go up a Monroe and walk back. A circuit rather than back the way we came. I'm kneeling down just to get into the angle. Into the picture, I mean. If I stand up you'll just see my nice new trousers. I've seen them new, I've had them a while, but I think I might have had them about 8 months since the first time I've worn them. Anyway, so we'll get settled. We'll get settled in the Bothy. I think it must be 8 o'clock, 7:30 or something now. So I don't expect him to appear, but it does happen. At all hours, people, you think nobody's coming into the Bothy, and then, 1 o'clock in the morning, somebody or a couple of people come in. The moon's out, as you can see. Still a bit, misty. Right, I'm having chicken tikka and rice tonight. I've already had 2 cheese sandwiches, 2 packets of crisps and a Snickers bar. So that's my main meal, chicken tikka and rice. Mark's on his second helpings. You're on your Oxo.
Oxo just now, yeah.
And
warm Oxo.
Stevie, I've had enough.
You had enough?
I've had enough.
Oh, you had a big beef stew.
I had the beef stew
You
and
had the
potatoes. Extra large portion.
Aye, good stuff.
Aye, magic.
Right.
And a Kit Kat and a Snickers bar.
Healthy eating. That's
Healthy eating.
Healthy eating with the outdoors people.
And a load of Frutella sweeties.
Aye. And Starburst as well. Check the lazy bastards. Check the lazy bastards. It's only 10 o'clock. Terrible, isn't it?
No, it's 12:15.
I'm just back for a night hike up that cream and rose I done about half a minute ago. Aye, no, it's good. As I said earlier, I've decided the Bothy, and we'll get the Monroes done. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, whatever, done tomorrow and the next day. So that's us. We're pretty comfortable.
Yeah, already bother.
Yeah, I'll get them done.
no bother, then walk out Tuesday.
Aye. Good stuff.
You're doing a circle route, aren't you?
Aye, we're doing a circuit.
I don't know where to go, back down, up back down, then down our Carnarvon and back out.
Right.
I just walked down at the end of the Larrick Grew.
Right.
That's quite a distance for Linardee, isn't it?
That's just the same as for here, isn't it?
Is it? Aye.
Oh, that's it.
Doesn't matter what for
Gotta get back anyway.
10 mile or 10 mile, 11 mile away from Lanardee.
That's some hike for sitting on a bus for. The last time I hiked was with Eddie last year. Oh, and this one killed me. I must admit, and so I couldn't walk the rest because that's steep up to Ecthachan. I was like, no, I'm done.
That's no easy. That's everybody would do it. Bloody hell, it was easy.
So easy.
Yeah.
It's good though. It makes you feel alive.
Yeah. Right.
You need torches, fucking give me a head.
Your heat torch was blinding you, in the video here. It was.
Aye. Should have had that before it was off.
I know that's you. And here's me, looking bright and breezy, yeah? Aye. I'm going to bed now. Right, that's nothing else to say. We're going to listen to some Pink Floyd.
Aye.
So, I'll catch you in the morning.
Morning. I think I'll just share the BOTHY tonight with the heavyweight world champion Snorer. Listen.
Yeah. That's it. There you go. We're all up now. I've just went for water and Mark's having a coffee.
Wee coffee, yeah.
So it's about 7 a.m. We wait for the light and then we'll head up. I'll need to repack. All my stuff is scattered everywhere, so that's my job. Right, it was very, very cosy in here, to be honest.
Yeah.
That was the warmest I've been anywhere when I've been out. Yeah, very cosy. Okay, that's us. We're up and at it.
Guten Morgen, Klaus.
Stevie's having porridge. What Mark's having. I've just had yogurt and some fruit and a cup of coffee. I'll eat in the morning. I'll better look at the BOTHY now. This will be tidy, that's all our gear. That'll be all away from the rubbish and all that stuff.
Magic.
Yeah.
Magic.
Over the stove. There we go.
I'm sweating.
I'll show you outside the BOTHY. That was a very comfortable night in the BOTHY, I've got to admit. I'm not a huge BOTHY fan, but that was comfortable. You know, I can just imagine. Well, we're camping out tonight, so nobody's comfortable tonight in the tent, but yeah, it was warm in there. Well, cosy. And once you're in the bag, you know. So, it's a good BOTHY. Small BOTHY, but get 3-4 people sleeping in there. Still get the mist. That's the way we are heading up. Just the right hand side of the BOTHY. We're heading up there and camping up there. Not much you can see there now. Hopefully it's clear up at Loch Ecthachan, or it clears up. There's the water source.
Very slippy.
Yeah.
Even on the dry rocks, you've got a layer of ice over them, you just don't see it.
Yeah, it's mountain territory. Remove your crampons before entering. That's us off. Up there. Looks clearing up there. Looks, we might get a nice day. We'll see. That's the path there, straight on and then up there, yeah. Oh, what's happening? Change your plan. What is it?
I've changed my mind.
Oh,
I've changed my mind. I'm just staying in there.
stay in the bothy, right? Okay, I agree. That's it. Let's stay.
I've got to get my GoPro.
All right. Right, Stevie's getting his camera out. Right, this is a bit slippy here because when I was getting water earlier, everything's slippy to be honest. A wee water crossing to start there. It's the slippy rocks more than the water. We need to watch. Right, camera away. Too dodgy.